Oh, Road Glide Special. I gotta tell you, it is pretty special. Have a look at that. What a beast. Smashed a few bugs on the front. Poor bugs. So a couple of things have happened since I last did a video on this about 2 weeks ago. What can I say? I've done... this was not supposed to... I got my Saddleman seat. This was not supposed to arrive to me until next week. I'm going to sneeze. Bear with me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And look at these. Two big, massive 4.5 inch Reinhardt DBX 4.5s. My goodness, I got to tell you, they sound really, really nice. And I've clocked up a few more kilometres on this thing. So I've found a couple of things with this thing that really sort of quite annoying, which I'll get to in just a second. But I just want to say I've done about 750 kilometres since I last put this up. So that's about what 2 weeks ago. I haven't done anything in between because I was working. I didn't have any time, unfortunately. So yeah, so I've got a shorty antenna coming. Now I know guys, a lot of guys put them in the front, in the wire, just a wire that wraps around in the front fairing. I don't know, I always like that sort of antenna-y look. Problem is with this one though, people walk into it and they start smacking it because they don't see it. But the shorty one's about that thick the whole way up, and it comes up to probably about, I don't know, about here. I don't know if it's going to be much better for reception. It might be a bit worse. I don't really listen to the radio all that much, to be honest. Yeah, so, but I've got one thing that annoys me. It really does annoy me, and that is this door here. This bike at certain revs in the front end, it's quite vibey, which is a bit weird actually, because the Softail I had, the Street Bob, was nothing like this. So I know this is a touring frame, so it's a bit different, but when you're slowing down, it's sort of at about 2000 RPM, the whole bike shudders. Like it really does, it shudders. It's quite bizarre. It's not a bad shudder, but it's definitely different from the Street Bob. But this thing here vibrates, and now it's not going to do it because I've lifted it up, but I'm going to have to work out something that sort of jams that shut. Anyway, it's not doing it now, but it does do it. But trust me, and it's really annoying when you're riding about 40 kilometers an hour and this thing's going rattle, 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 rattle. Yeah, but oh my god, this bike, I lifted the handlebars up. I worked out to do that, did it by myself. Didn't get the dealer to do that. Sorry, after that sneeze I got a bit of a runny nose. But the bike itself has been fantastic. I did a sort of last ride with a group of mates yesterday. We did about, I don't know, went to a semi-country town, rural town, which is about 100 k's out of Perth. So it was about just over 200k round trip, which was pretty good. This thing performs beautifully. They're all on their sports bikes and stuff. I'm on this, cruising, you know, just with the cruise control on. Excuse me. And yeah, fantastic. It really is good, very good. The seat is pretty good. It's definitely better. It's definitely better than the standard seat. So this is a San Diego Customs gripper seat, or the Pro Gripper. I think the other one's got like you can put like a sissy bar or a small pad. Should have gone for that one, I think, this time, but you know what, shit happens. Yep, Saddleman, San Diego Customs. It's got the gripper, it's got the scallop. It's really, really nice. Really nice, and it really suits the bike actually. It doesn't matter what sort of angle you look at it. It's more, even though it's firmer, it's actually more comfortable than the standard seat. I mean, the other seats, excuse me, is comfortable, but only for a certain amount of time. It's too soft, if that makes any sense. It's too soft. So when they put the pipes on, they did load up I think they call it a CAN map, or a key map, key tune. Now it's it rides okay, but it idles. It's hunting. It's going brr 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 brr. Then it clears, comes back brr brr brr. It's just so they're going to go back and have a look at that, because with a new motor that's probably not very good for it, because it gets down quite low, which is a bit weird. So I'm going to also be changing out the handlebars. Even though I've moved these forward, they're still too low, and I need up a bit higher. It suits my back, because I've got back problems, and I find after about an hour in the seat, my lower back is still aching even with this. Because of this, I can't really put my weight on the bars. I find myself slouching on this bike. I mean, it's comfortable. I mean, the bike's comfortable, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I find myself slouching. So what I'll do is I will just start the bike up so you can hear these pipes, and then we'll see if you guys got any comments or anything like that. Make sure she's in neutral. I love it how that little animation comes up, which is pretty cool. It's good on fuel now with the tune in it. So now it's idling beautifully. We give it a while and it'll start doing all weird things. So yeah, sat nav's really good. So these are really deep, like really deep. And I like that. I don't like the tinny dry noise like you might get out of, say, the Vance & Hines short shots, that kind of thing. And when you're actually on the bike, this thing just sounds absolutely like just rolling thunder, really. Just it's just so good. And it's not, because it's under the bags and behind you, it's not in your helmet, so when you're actually riding along a long distance, it's actually good. Yeah, also another thing with the settlement seat, it's much narrower here. See there? For you guys that know these bikes, the other seat comes almost right out to the edge of that side panel there. But you gotta love that sound, eh? Anyway, give it a bit of a rev. It's pretty good, hey? I will do some more sound clips soon. So yeah, look at that, what a view. What a view. Tripping over the pole. I'm going to get a black number plate with bronze writing on it. I haven't decided yet what I want. Listen to that, just thumpy. Now I've been told with the tri-bar light here in Western Australia that it's actually illegal to have that lit up. I actually find that really surprising, because you'd have the more visibility. You think it'd be better. So I'm going to do a bit more investigating into that. I know people that do licensing and inspections for bikes, being in the industry, so I'm going to check that out. Alright, so that's a quick and short one, guys. Just to show you, got the seat on, got my Reinhardts on. These were ordered when I bought the bike, so they were supplied about 2 weeks, well, just under 2 weeks after. So I've done about 340 Ks on these pipes. They're already starting to change in note as they carbon up a bit. They look good though, they just look so sinister, eh? Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe and like button. I do appreciate it if you could do that. It would be awesome. If you guys have been with me before, thank you very much for coming back, guys. Stay safe on the holiday break. I know a lot of you are going to have some time off. Just stay safe, and that would be awesome, and we'll catch you on the next one very soon. Bye for now.